let me welcome to the podcast Adam Glassman, creative director of Oprah Daily, of also just Oprah and Gail, of everything all over there. Adam does it all. He's also a correspondent for Extra, and he's just a part of every media medium. That's pretty much it. Wouldn't you say?
I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like that, but I think I'm going to have you speak at my wake. I don't.
100.
Wake.
You're going to have a shiva.
And also a super great guy.
The best, the best. And I was at his house recently in upstate New York, and it is stunning. So for those of you who wonder, is Adam also really talented at interior design? The answer is yes, there's nothing he can't do.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to come on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I feel so honored that Stacy has joined me too, the ultimate chopper. I listen to you ladies every Saturday, and it's hilarious.
She's pretty great. And so this year's Oprah's favorite things, I got to tell you, Adam, I think that she knocked it out of the park. And I know that that means all of you knocked it out of the park, and you could talk about historically how you get the items that you bring to Oprah, and then she selects from what's put in front of her. So, or she finds stuff when she's out and about. But talk about it. Talk about how we get to Oprah's favorite things, and then we'll get into the list because it is so good, and everything you could get it by going to oprahdaily.com. You'll see Oprah's favorite things, and it'll link right into Amazon and wherever you can get this stuff.
Yes. Well, we work on this list almost year round, truthfully. Come January, we start going to every trade show in the world. And we start hunting and sourcing for favorite things. And then usually in January too, Oprah is sending me stuff that she has received over X amount of months, maybe things that are Christmas presents. She goes, oh, I like this for next year. So we do spend almost an entire year on it. I will say from March until now, we are slammed. So right now I'm dealing with customer service and making people are not sold out and making sure people are ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday, small business, the whole thing.
Yeah. When you talk about the selling out, this is now because you've done Oprah's favorite things on either my show or on the podcast for so many years. I'm always sensitive to when things have sold out because I get so frustrated for you. Like I go on when I go through the list, and if something's gone, like how do you get the companies to right away?
It gives me such serious. So I shouldn't speak Yiddish. Only half your listeners will know what I'm talking about. But it gives me agita. How about that when things sell out? But it's very hard to predict what is going to be out of the gate a top seller and what will be a steady flow of available product. And we have 112 things this year. So you have to manage everyone, and everyone's expectations are the same thing.
I'm going to go out of order, and then I'm going to open the magazine.
Go out of order. Do whatever.
Wait, I have a question, though. Adam, is there ever one product that universally of the 100 plus that you do each year that just your team is obsessed with? One, like, is there ever one that everyone's just like, this is it, this has to be on this, we all love this product?
Well, it's usually more than one that we all love, but that's not where I thought you were going with that question. That's so funny, Stacy. Yes, I think that like truff hot sauce, that's been lots, we all love. Oprah really loves. She travels with truff. It's in her handbag. So there's always some new version of truff that always we universally love.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I think this year, which I don't have in this office, I'm looking to see, the first thing we selected, or the first thing that Oprah wanted that she knew was going to be her favorite of all favorite things, was the ability to gift tickets to the Color Purple movie that's opening on Christmas Day.
That's amazing.
And I really, it's so hilarious. I'm like, yes. She's like, I want a box. I want tickets in a box, and you're going to give someone that. And I go, great. This was like last February. Then I hang up, and I'm like, do tickets even exist anymore? Because
the actual
goes
ticket
online, and you get a code on your phone. So I sent Justine in my office up to a movie theater. I go, go buy any ticket to anything so I could see what a ticket really looks like these days. Because I realize, and also, Oprah has a screening room, so it's not like she's going to,
the movies
all the time.
Casual.
I think she doesn't realize too, because we were picturing like long, beautiful tickets, and we're going to create a beautiful box, and the tickets will be in there. And Justine comes back with some little paper thing, and I'm like, right. Because also with the pandemic, I hadn't been to a movie theater in years.
Of course.
So I have to call her back and go, well, tickets are not like you're imagining from, or I'm imagining from. And she's like, yeah, right. But how are we going to give tickets to The Color Purple? And I'm like, okay, we're going to figure this out. So we did.
Yeah.
Our friends at Fandango, we worked on what looks like a gift card, something like that. So we worked on that, but really that is useful can be used only for the Color Purple movie. So all you have to do is select the theater you want and the time you want and the date you want. But that card that does come in a box so that you can put it in a stocking, or you can put it under a menorah, you could do whatever, can be used solely for the Color Purple.
Smart.
Yeah. So we figured that out. So that was the first thing she said she wanted. That was the favorite thing that she wanted of all favorite things this year. We figured it out.
I have never put a gift under a menorah. Have you, Jen?
I never have.
Great idea.
Now I'm going to start.
Not under a menorah, but near a menorah.
Next to the menorah.
Mom used to do that. She used to have them around the menorah before we lit the menorah. They were there.
Okay. Let me tell you guys. This list.
Usually it was like a pair of underwear, I have to say. But yes. I mean, I got new underoos or something. But yeah.
Okay. This I got to start because
okay.
I am not on a page. I just want to first talk about the Mercia mitten.
Oh, the Mercia mitten.
This is the greatest item. So I have Raynaud's syndrome, which means that my fingers experience extraordinary pain, any shift in temperature. And I have to wear gloves when the weather dips the tiniest bit, because the fingers it's like an ice pick digging into my hands. It's that painful. Now I can text and walk with these mittens because there's a thumb hole, just a thumb hole. So my hands are warm.
So if you're a double thumb typer,
yes,
or a single one, no matter what, they're there. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's very clever.
Beyond. These are unbelievable. They're so soft and warm. I think they're like $32 or something. And you go to Oprah Daily and click through. Mercia is the brand. They come in a purple.
It's a French name. It's not a French brand, but it's a French name, Merci, like C.
But it's spelled MERSEA, right?
Merci.
Merci. Okay.
Well, so a little bit like that too. Yeah. It's very nice. By the sea, I guess one could translate it to.
I love them. And I have the red, and I'm going to get the purple when they come back in stock. Facts.
And there is a beautiful cream pair, too. There's a beautiful cream pair.
Yeah.
The thing is, I want someone to gift me a card that says, you are being gifted everything on Oprah's favorite things list.
Stacy,
Stacy, don't laugh. We do have a sweepstakes where you enter.
I'm going to enter. That would be my dream come true. Like
favorite thing. That is still our little bit of a nod to the original Oprah show where the entire audience got everything. Like,
Adam, let me explain to you that Brian, Jenny, and I, Brian is our brother. Yep. We were always die-hard Oprah show watchers to the point where we talked every day about the Oprah show, and the three of us went when she was in New York. We waited online, waited on a VIP line, for 3 hours.
Yes.
And my brother was like, I haven't waited on a line for anything since I've been 17. We went.
Yeah.
It was one of the best days of our lives. The three of us
smiled the whole time.
Like, what year was that?
I think it was right after Mommy died or Mommy was sick. It was
probably 2010. Whenever she did she did a TV taping.
Was it at Radio City Music?
Yes.
Oh, I was on that stage for that.
Yes. We went.
Before we knew each other.
Correct. It must have been 1 or 2 years before. Yep.
When Oprah's show ended, I called my brother and I said, well, like now what do we do? Like, where do we go from here? Like,
It was confusing.
I mean, I'm still to this day wanting
It's
to
so
know.
confusing for people because we're Oprah babies basically.
Yes.
So school and our moms had it on TV at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the New York area. So that's why you know it. And it's still ingrained in our minds that it's going to be on every day.
I think we knew it mostly also because Oprah did so much good that it taught us as young people and then growing up being new parents how to give and how to share in every possible way. And I don't think anyone else before Oprah
They didn't
taught the world how to do good.
Definitely not.
That is why she was so important in our households, because our kids would watch. I mean, to this day, we still talk about the woman at Starbucks. She changed her life. You know,
yes.
Oh, no. You're talking to someone who literally diehard.
No, you really know everything, Stacy.
I never missed an Oprah episode. And she just taught so much good that I think that's why she made such an impression on all of our lives.
Because she's Oprah.
Yes, but I'm saying, but that's why we've always genuinely loved all of her favorite things. We have, so that's why
we wait for it.
Ultimate gift would be a card box.
Well,
with
wait.
It's funny you should say that because every year we're like, Oprah's like, do people care about favorite things?
Yes.
Yes. Off the holiday shopping season. Truly, everyone waits for your list to come out first.
Yeah.
Then, ho, 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 it's the holiday season.
It's so true.
It's so great. And they're so well picked. And you and your team do such a great job.
Okay. Can I get into the list?
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, I love Adam too. I love Oprah too. You guys know Oprah is my best friend. And Adam is the reason.
Fair to cover with Oprah. Only a handful of people could ever
that. Literally.
That's right. I've been in rooms with Oprah because of Adam, and Oprah's a really good sport. She has taken pictures with me literally when I said, Oprah, I'm going to post that we're best friends. And she's like, let's take the picture. So she's cool.
Okay,
so Stacy, there's something on this list, Stacy, that you are going to want. So for years, I've seen Uni, the pizza oven maker, has made these pizza ovens and they're all outdoors. So every time I see one, I'm like, it's just not worth it because I don't need an outdoor pizza oven.
I agree. In New York, when you could only be outdoors for maybe 5 months of the year, you don't need an outdoor pizza oven. I mean, you could have one, but what they've done now is they've made it electric so you could use it inside.
Yeah.
Insane.
It is brilliant. It doesn't get very smoky and it tastes like perfect pizza from Naples, Italy. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I love that they created that. It is a little pricey, but it's like a great special gift for somebody if someone's like a real pizza person.
It's not terrible. And also, it's a great family gift. Many times these years, what people do is they all chip in and you buy one gift for the family.
Group gift. Yeah, no.
When you're
a great
grown-ass people, you don't need 1,200 gifts. You just need one good gift and that's it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I think it's so smart. That's one of the things I really loved. Another thing, we could just go through the section. So,
or you choose whatever you want to talk about, because I think all of your listeners are going to go to Oprah Daily and find the list. Or if they already shop on Amazon, you go on Amazon.com/Oprah and you'll find the entire list together. I mean, and that is the important part about our partnership. Really,
I like the Rome fuzzy platform.
Rome makes great platforms, shoes, and
they're amazing. They're incredible.
And they're
quite gorgeous.
I knew Jenny would love them because Jenny loves a flat
Nice shoe.
She loves to add some.
Look at Stacy's face. Look at Stacy's so upset. I'm sorry.
What's going on? I have now seen you lift 2 things or 3.
I'm wearing one.
So that's 4.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay. I asked for you to join this podcast. Be very late. Normally, I send things off ahead. So I sent things off to Jennifer ahead of the time. But had I known you were really going to join,
and had you known my deep love for Oprah and her O list since it started, I'm just saying. Okay, keep Jenny.
All right. So So what I was just showing, the Rome slippers are really special. They're you can wear them out, you can wear them in. They happen to have made ones this year that are so my aesthetic because they are platform, but it's not just that. It's that the little like sort of Sherpa shearling-ish topper is like thick and cozy, and I like everything on a large scale. I don't like a dainty shoe, and this is not a dainty shoe.
They
This
look
shoe,
just like you. Wear them in
correct.
good health.
This is
They
a happy
really
shoe.
look like you. I know. I think they're also, you could wear them out. They're not
Oh my
just
God, yeah.
Definitely.
maxi dress. You can wear them with jeans. I think they're more sophisticated than Uggs, even though we love Uggs. But I think Uggs have a specific look. These could be dressed up.
And maybe we'll find you a pair, Stacy. Maybe I'm going to go on a limb and see if we could get you a pair of Romes.
Guys, as
What
long
size
as
are
you
you?
have them. No, keep moving on. I don't.
A 6.5, 7.
No, everyone keep going. Let's just move forward. I don't need. I
Okay.
have the water bottle.
All right. So yeah,
you have the Corksicle.
Oh, the Corksicle. So talk about Corksicle, Adam.
Well, we have been featuring Corksicle for many years. I know these guys since they started with one thing that you used to put into your wine bottle to keep the wine chilled before they were doing tumblers. And we're just such fans because it keeps drinks cool for up to 12 hours, hot up to 5 hours.
Wow.
Amazing.
I'd asked them to do something in the hue of purple because a lot of our gifts visually are shades of purple in honor of the color purple.
There you go.
But this comes in many colors, so it's not just purple. But I think what's great about it is that there's a matching straw. I think it's very chic.
I do
great.
too.
And it's a really nice.
Everyone's
it's a nice
walking
straw.
around with these damn water bottles all the time. Whether they have their iced tea in it, their coffee, their water, everyone is carrying these big, giant things.
I think what's really cool about this water bottle that set it apart from others that we have in our house, the straw is cold. So when you put a cold beverage in, the straw, which is incredible. So it's this I've never experienced before. I love this straw. I love this cup.
Yeah.
It's great. And it holds 24 ounces of a drink.
Yeah. It's amazing. Another thing that's purple, I didn't know this brand, Stripe and Stare. I didn't know this company until this showed up. And I'm wearing a purple lounge set and it's so soft. It's like butter. And
they're out of London. They're wonderful women. They're two friends who started really an innerwear line originally, and they've grown into loungewear. And this is a good example. Oprah has bought their loungewear in a shop in California that she buys stuff in. Fine. I really didn't know that much about it. I don't know where Oprah buys her underwear or loungewear. That's her business. But then one day I get this package from London and they said, this shop in California said we should send this to you because Oprah has a Color Purple movie and we've made these pajamas and loungewear in a beautiful shade of lavender. I said, okay, great. I sent them to Oprah and she's like, I have these in every other color. And then we called up the two owners and surprised them with Oprah on the phone. And it was so great. It was so great. It never gets old for me when people are surprised and to meet Oprah. But it's probably some of the softest fabric in the world. Truly.
I think it's Tencel maybe. Is that what it is?
It has some Tencel.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And it washes well, as you discovered, because you got something all over yours and you just washed yours.
I mean, Stacy, you'll understand this. Raquel, my daughter, just came home and she texted me, can you make me pasta, which means pasta with red sauce. So I really was trying not to splatter myself. And 30 minutes before we were set to record, I splattered myself. So I took the shirt off, I hand washed it, threw it in the dryer for like 15 minutes and it's still damp, but it's on my body. So if you're on Patreon watching this, you could see it's great. Or even on Instagram if I post a clip.
Do you not use an apron? Are you not an apron wearer when you cook?
No. Stacy, do you use an apron?
I mean, to cook egg whites or pasta or hard-boiled eggs?
No, I guess not.
No.
Okay.
No, not
Jenny, if you're saying you love this, that's a huge, huge, huge pro because you're so sensitive about
He is so
putting
sensitive.
it
There's
on your
some
body.
fabrics you can't even wear. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wear many things. I can't wear, which is why again I love this list because, why'd you say uh-oh?
It froze, but now we're back.
You're okay. I see you.
Adam, if you notice when you listen to us, I'm so not a professional.
I think that is part of the charm of this.
I usually fuck the whole thing up. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, another thing I loved about this list is that I know so many of the brands, and I was so excited that they were brands that I was familiar with and that I actually liked. So like Ain't Too Proud to Meg is something that I followed for years, that feed on Instagram. She was one of the people that kind of made the charcuterie boards ubiquitous. She made everybody want to turn their table into a charcuterie board of all kinds. I didn't even know she was coming out with this, and I'm going to get one. So she has, it's called, you guys labeled it the meeting place, but it's the Maple Leaf at Home by Meg Quinn charcuterie mat board. And you get it by going to Oprah Daily, of course, and sort of going through to Amazon. But it puts out, it's like a map of what to put where. So it's almost like paint by numbers of a charcuterie board. It's so cool.
It is genius. She did this collaboration with they're called Sophistiplate and Maple Home, and they collabed with her, and it's a beautiful, beautiful wooden charcuterie board. But they etched in there where you put the brie, where you put the olives, where you put everything, because everyone wants to make a beautiful charcuterie board, but it's not that easy unless you're artistically inclined. This is paint by numbers with cheese and meats and dried fruits. That is a great gift. And in fact, when I showed it to Oprah, she goes, "Oh, I would take this to my neighbors, but I would put the cheese and everything on it and bring it over." I go, "Of course you would."
Right.
I probably would too, but you can't ship it that way. But if you're walking next door to your neighbor, that's a beautiful gift.
What do you think it's like to be Oprah's neighbor?
Oh my gosh.
She's coming over with a charcuterie board.
Coming over with charcuterie board. Sometimes she brings eggs over to people. Sometimes people bring like pasta sauce over. She has a neighbor who makes beautiful pasta sauce. Yeah, I mean, I think it's no different than neighbors we know, just maybe on a slightly larger scale.
Slightly.
And you might need a golf cart to get to your neighbor as opposed to us that just walk 3 feet to our neighbors. Yeah.
Right. I live next to Jenny Hutt, so I live next to a celebrity.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
What about a charcuterie board that tells you how to make a candy charcuterie board or a dessert charcuterie board? I would love that too.
That would be very good.
Yeah. I would love that.
That would be very good.
That might be her next collab. You never know. The new Kindle. I didn't even know this existed until I saw the list. The Kindle Scribe.
Are you a Kindle user to begin with?
Yes, I am for years, always. And I hadn't had a new one in a long time.
This one is really brilliant. You know, funny thing is we wanted to do it we found out about it too late last year.
Yeah.
Because it launched the day before Christmas, so we couldn't add it to our list because of the timetable. But this year they've updated it and we added it to it. So of course you could read on it. But I think the genius part is you also could take notes. And because I write in books normally.
Yeah, sure.
I guess is a no-no for some real literary people, but you could write on the Kindle the notes, highlight things, but you also could do your to-do list and you could also send notes to people. So it's like a brilliant thing. I think it's brilliant.
It's very easy to use too. I have it. Here it is. So
have you been practicing with it?
I have, and I bought a case for it. I like a case on my Kindle. I don't leave the things bare. I can't. And so I have a little pin case, but yeah, I like
to travel with. It is pretty.
Yeah. And it has like, you can do a sticky note. So you can make a note and stick it anywhere in the book that you're reading or the notes. It's very easy to use, user-friendly, and the battery lasts forever. Like my old Kindle, the battery dies in 2 hours and I'm constantly needing to charge it. This lasts a long time. And it's a big screen, like 10.2 inches, I think, which I need because the older I get, the fewer things I can see. So yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Love it.
so you can help your vision with bunny eyes.
Yes, I do.
Jenny, you need this one. You
Which
need
one?
the light.
I have it. I love that
I
company.
think we
They've
did
been in.
that last year. Yeah, that's the kids version this year, Stacy, from Rock Innovation. It's a genius little beanie with
It's
a light.
genius.
Genius. I think it's one of the greatest gifts. They've been on the list a few times because it's just such a smart thing. Kids, when they get off the school bus, it's
It
time
is just, it's
dark. If
in the
you're
morning.
if you get out of your car to walk to your front door and you don't have a lighted pathway, you're walking the dogs at night, you're jogging or doing a walk in the morning before the sun is fully up, it's a genius thing.
How about
Yeah.
just crossing a street in a metropolitan city, in a city?
That too. Sunny Hostin, I gave it to her last year. She's like, "Oh, I use it in my chicken coop when she's feeding
It's
before
genius.
sunrise." Yeah.
Genius. Love that.
I love that Oprah has 2 more journals this year. There is the Life You Want, Finding Your Purpose journal. I'm a writer. I'm a journaler. I will type. I will write.
You're gonna like this journal.
Yeah.
You're gonna like this one. We worked on this together. Every word, every prompt, every quote Oprah worked on. And this is something that she said, even if you do half of it, it will change your life.
I love
and
that.
I think now more than ever, people are really trying to figure out what is their purpose in life. And it's a great gift for someone who graduated college, of course, but it's also, think about it, someone who the kids are out of the house finally. So now you need to figure out what your next chapter is as a mom or as a dad. If someone's going through any kind of life change, it's a really good journal. And
go on.
What
Go
was
on.
that?
What were you going to say about it?
Oh, I just said it is beautiful. And then we did a second journal that is for book lovers. So that one is really nice for people who are readers. So you really make lists of all the books you have read, are reading. We broke it down into different chapters. How to create a book club if you don't have one. Mm-hmm. What to do in a book club. All your first favorite lines of books. It's just like a place to record everything.
Yeah, I like that.
Book about book. It's a book about books for book lovers, is what I say. But it's also, it's very nice, because there's a little old thing called Oprah's Book Club, if you haven't heard.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
I never knew it. Sounds really interesting. There are these necklaces that are made by Amelia Rose, and they are sort of sparkly letters, and they come in all different gold colors.
Why they're sparkly letters? Because they're real diamonds. Those are diamonds. So you get your diamond initial necklace. Amelia Rose is a wonderful jewelry designer who knows how to give you a lot of bang for not a lot of buck, quite frankly. And it looks really good. You could layer them if you want to wear your kids' names, initials rather. You could layer it your own. You give it to someone. It's a very well-priced gift, real diamonds.
It's under $200. It's $158 for real diamonds. That's crazy.
And it's now 20% off with code Oprah.
Yes, if you go to ameliarose.com and put in code Oprah, you get 20% off.
I love that. I love that. Okay, wait, let's go to some more. I like all these. I mean, there's everything here was good this year. Like some years, you guys just hit it. Another company that I love is Beekman 1802. I know Josh and Brent for many, many years. I mean, many years, like 15 years, 18 years, forever.
I know. This is what I love. It's like their slogan is that it's a business built on goat milk and kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very true.
Yeah.
Because all their products are goat milk based, but they are so kind, and they're so kind to their goats, and their products are so kind to your skin. That's beautiful. They created that box for us because we love a big bar of soap, and we believe you should have a lot of bars of soap, and the presentation is always key. God is in the details when it comes to presentation, and the Beekman boys do some of the most beautiful packaging I've seen.
Yeah, they do, and their story is pretty cool too. They bought this farm years ago, and I don't think they knew at all what they were going to start creating, and then it just kind of happened with goats that they ended up having, and neighbors that had things to sell and who are making things. And it's a really beautiful story about community and talent and purpose and mission. And the kindness thing is real. They're very, that's really, really important to them.
Really good human being.
Yeah, I agree.
But the soaps, importantly, are fabulous. I love the soaps.
Yeah. No, they work great. People swear by them. They swear by how their skin feels after they use them. They soften their skin. The Zola Bakes. I've had Zola Bakes. I've had it delivered. We follow each other as well on Instagram. These Zola Bakes rainbow cookies are adorable. They are purple, hues of purple and pink, which is...
Made them for us. She made them for us. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. They're gorgeous and delicious. We like a rainbow cookie in this
And I want to say gluten-free.
Yes, made with almond flour. That is true.
So that's a big selling point for Zola Bakes, because it's hard to find a fabulous, fun-looking dessert for people that's gluten-free.
She does very fun desserts.
She does. I don't know the company Yanta. Tell me about this Yanta leggings set, Adam.
Oh, they're really good leggings. You know why? Because they fit higher up on the waist. In fact, they go above your waist. So they give you support in the tummy area. When you're doing squats or bending over, nothing shows. So nothing's going to hang out. And the way she's cut them, you look longer and leaner in those leggings. And she very smartly did sophisticated colors, because not everyone wants to wear bright colors on their thighs, but they want a color more than just a black legging. So she did sophisticated colors, and she has put pockets on the side so you could put your phone in your leggings, because God forbid anyone should be without their phone at all times. But I think even in the gym, people like to have their phone. So they're good.
I think Oprah was the first one who found cashwear and that sort of fabric. I think she was the first one who brought it to everybody, that faux cashmere feeling for people who can't wear cashmere like me. Cashwear is this delicious fabric. And this sweater, which Stacy, I'd give to you, but it's too big. It's going to go to Raquel. He called dibs.
I'd give it to you, but I'm not.
Right. Raquel's taking it. It's winter white, unless she decides to give it to you. I don't know. It's up to her. And it's so smushy soft. It has a zipper. It has a high collar. It's sort of a tan and off-white. It's really luxurious and warm.
It looks luxurious. It looks like a designer piece of clothing, but it really is a comfy, cozy, huggable kind of zip-up sweatshirt.
Yeah. And if you can't wear itchy clothing like me, it's, delicious, because I really can't. As Stacy said, it's totally true. I have such texture sensitivity that I can only wear this kind of softness, or like the gloves that the mittens we were talking about, and this stripe and stare, whatever is this material, a cotton, and this like kind of softness, this like Sherpa-y thing. It's just amazing.
That's what we're all about.
Cashwear is the best. Cashwear company.
They're a great company, Cashwear. Have you worn their stuff before, Stace?
I live in a cashwear robe every day of my life.
So you
say I live in a cashwear robe. I probably have 4 in my room.
Yeah.
There's nothing, and the blankets, there's just no company better than that for cozy, mushy. I'll steal the jacket. Don't worry.
I was saying you can have, if Raquel's willing to give it to you, you may have it, but I think it's going to be too big on you, but I'll bring it later.
It's cozy and it's mushy, but you know what it is not? It's not a schmata.
No, it's beautiful.
Some things look like schmatas and you look like a bag person.
Oh, no.
Things that you don't want to leave your house in. You could leave your house in cashwear and look together.
Adam, when the kids were in middle school, I would leave my house in a cashmere bathrobe and walk right into school to talk to their teachers. Everything this is a true story. I mean, everything cashmere, you can walk out of the house, their shawl robe, everything, the best.
Yeah, we gave them as gifts for a long time. So that was one of our go-to gifts, was the cashmere robe. And it definitely came from Oprah. It definitely came from her putting 100%. It on the map. And that's how we knew about the brand.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's true. Going back to like 2008. like way back, 2007, 2008. Because I remember mommy, even Stacy at Girlfriends, seeing the cashmere stuff.
Yes.
She loved it too. So wild. You have another, yeah.
I have a question. What about the Lola Beauty Bag Duo? Gorgeous.
Oh, and Lily, that's a good looking
gift.
And it's well priced too. That is a brand that does a really good job. They offer a lot of bang for your buck. It looks luxurious. It's made with vegan leather. And what's clever about that is that you could put your makeup in one, your accessories in the other, travel with it, and then you could use the tote as an evening bag.
Amazing.
That little pouch you could use as an evening bag. And they also come with a crossbody strap. So if you want to wear it hands-free, you can do that. And she does beautiful colors. I love Joanne from Mally and Lily.
And also, you get 20% off now with code Oprah.
Yes,
how great is that?
Well, depending on when they listen to the episode. But yeah, right now you can for the holidays. Okay, another brand that I happen to love, once again, I love this brand. You guys love this brand, Pride and Groom. It's for dogs.
I love Pride and Groom for the dogs. It's a
Yeah.
dog grooming brand
Yep.
that actually is made in a clean beauty lab. Everything is human grade. So you could use it yourself if you want. And it really allows you to treat your pets like you would yourself. This is their toolkit, which is something you use in between grooms. So you just need to freshen up your dog's coat. You put on that foaming.
Yeah, it's great. The waterless shampoo. It's fabulous.
You know what you'll also love for the dogs is the balm. Because this time of year, everyone's nose and paws get a little dried out. Just put that into like a nice healing balm for the dogs.
Yeah, and the stuff smells delicious. It just has a really good scent.
Favorite every time I wash my dog Henry. I just can't, the smell is amazing.
Henry is so cute. Henry goes everywhere with Adam, by the way.
Do you think that if we use this on one of Jennifer's dogs that has terrible breath, it will help us? Because that dog smells.
She needs a dental. She's having one on Monday. So leave her alone.
Not sure if that's going to help, but maybe this can.
She has stomach issues, Harriet. Leave her be. She's a sweet baby.
Will you tell me about
putting that stuff in her water? Because I tried that and that seems to work.
Did it help? Okay. I mean, she has such a sensitive tummy that I'm not sure she could tolerate it. That's the problem. Like, she's special food, special everything. And, she's a sensitive daisy. She just doesn't smell like a daisy.
She's sweet and pathetic.
She's sweet and pathetic. I love her very, very much. What do you want to ask Adam, Stacy?
I want to ask Adam to tell me about the 32 degrees lightweight jacket because that looks so fabulous. I want to order that from Amazon today.
That is the best buy on the list.
Okay.
It's like
nailed it.
It's less than $40 too.
Nailed it.
Yep. It looks really
I'm gonna order that today.
It's called a shacket. It's part jacket, part oversized shirts. And that's why Oprah picked it this year because it felt fresh and new. We often do puffers, but puffer shapes don't change that often. So this is part puffer, part jacket. It's
okay, and it's 32 degrees is the brand.
Company 32 degrees. And if you go to Amazon.com/Oprah, you can find it. Or go to Oprah Daily. But it's a really good jacket. You have a good eye, Stacy. Of course you do. You're
the best eye.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah, that's her. She is a shopper extraordinaire. She just knows. She always finds the thing that everybody then wants. That is one of her gifts. I also,
go ahead.
Yeah, it's good. I also like the set of 4 palettes by Laura Geller. Laura Geller is everywhere lately.
The nicest one in the entire world.
Yep.
Laura Geller is the nicest person in the world. But really what I appreciate most about Laura Geller is that she creates makeup for mature skin. She takes into consideration women at a certain point in their life that don't necessarily need to wear trendy colors or outlandish looking things. Her makeup is perfect for day. It's perfect to build up into evening, and you look sophisticated. And by the way, you get 4 palettes. Each palette has like 6 eyeshadows, a highlighter, bronzer, and a mirror. and it's a really good price. It's a great gift set.
Yeah, and everybody likes makeup. We all think that the next makeup or the new makeup we try is going to change our lives.
Well, I don't know about that, but maybe some people think that. But I have to say, for $39, you get all of that. That is a good buy.
What is this company? I never knew this one either. The takeoffluggage.com. I love that the wheels come off because I want to take the wheels off just to wash them when I get home from traveling.
It's a really cool idea, Stephen. You know, first of all, I will say we always like to shine light on small businesses, quite frankly. And 80% of the list this year is small business oriented. So this guy, Steve, flies budget airlines often. And when you fly an airline that perhaps the ticket is very well priced, sometimes they charge you for overhead luggage. So he has figured out how he created a wheelie that the wheels pop off. So you could wheel it right onto the plane. You pop off the wheels, and this piece of luggage fits under the seat in front of you so that you are not charged for overhead luggage.
So smart.
It is very smart. I know Stacy's like, I can't really relate to this. I don't understand.
Definitely not.
But she's trying.
Now imagine me trying to explain this to Oprah Winfrey, who probably hasn't been inside an airport in many years, a commercial airport.
Spectacular.
But when I did explain it, she goes, that's a brilliant idea. All my girls fly, obviously, coach and fly like normal people. And when I say girls, all the young women from her leadership academy that are living in the United States now. It's really a good idea.
Yeah, there we go. Talking about some more unbelievable good.
That she does. Yeah.
I mean,
Can you talk to me about this coffee maker? Because I have actually said that one of the reasons I don't like to use like the big brew coffee machines is I'm annoyed by the filters. And this one has no filter, the DeLonghi.
It has no filter. It's easy to clean.
I love that.
What I like about it is that in any given household, some people like an espresso, some people like a cappuccino, some people like just a regular brewed coffee. And most coffee makers either specialize in one or the other. This, you could do an entire pot of coffee, you could do 1 cup of drip coffee, or you could do an espresso. Whatever you want, you could do it with that coffee maker.
That's great. It's by DeLonghi. And again, oprahdaily.com in order to find it.
Every year, people love a coffee maker. That is like a really good perennial holiday gift.
Yeah, because coffee, most of us drink it at least once a day, and you don't want to have to go out to get it if you can avoid it.
If you're like my parents, you buy a new coffee maker every year. So I guess that's why people like it.
This candle from Harlem Candle Company, Purple Love is the name. It's essence of roses and sandalwood. It's beautiful.
It's just enough scent.
Yeah.
We're always a little sensitive about too much scent. This has just enough. And we love the name Purple Love for the obvious reason. We love Terry, who is the owner of Harlem Candle Company. It's a very nice scent.
We love purple. What about this company? I've always loved
Hands Designs.
The best.
They're the best. And we featured them a few years ago and for the first time. And they're really fun sayings on those sweatshirts. And they're a great family. And no, this year they're doing sweatshirts. When we featured them, they were just doing t-shirts.
T-shirts, I remember.
Yeah, but talk about those sweatshirts. The reason why those sweatshirts are so cool and so adorable is
really the sayings that are on it, right? So like mom and dad have something called the original. Then the littlest one has the mic drop saying, because that could be like the child that's born later on. You know, they have very cute sayings.
Or the mistake, like you, Jennifer. You would mic drop.
I know, I was the mistake.
Mic drop, the encore, the remix.
Yeah.
Fresh new beats. We loved when Gail saw these. She's like, I love these. I'm buying these for Kirby and her grandson and family.
That baby is so cute too.
Oh, baby Luca is very gorgeous.
Yeah. That's as is Gail, frankly, as is Gail. I mean, she just she just lights up a room and nice.
They're gorgeous humans. They're really wonderful beings.
Yeah, good people. You work around good people. You've got some life, Adam.
How about this?
What?
The dead.
Oh, the I'm dead. Now what?
Let me tell you something. Rayanne and I saw this book at a trade show, and I was like, this is a kind of a very useful estate planning book that someone should have. It's like step by step, you put all your information, whether it's passwords or bank account or where the will is, all the stuff that you need to have in life organized.
Yeah, our dad could have done that a bit better.
Really, Jen?
The truth is most people don't do it. And we love the saying, I'm dead, now what? It just keeps everything all together. I was like, a Christmas present though, or a Hanukkah present, does it feel a little sort of
morbid? No, I like it.
Listen, death is a fact of life. It happens. And do you really want to be searching through people's papers to try to figure out where this is and that is? No. So people should be kind of organized.
Gotta have a sense of humor.
It's like one of the top selling gifts on the list this year.
Also, gotta have a sense of humor.
That's why I like the title. I'm dead, now what?
Yeah. We like that too. Right, Stacy?
Absolutely. If you don't have a sense of humor, it's pretty hard to get through life.
I agree. Oh, I agree.
Laughing is really the answer to all good times.
So, Adam, I think I'm going to post it. Maybe I'll post this. Maybe this will be our Saturdays with Stacy, and then I'll do on Sunday, Stace, we'll do a special drop because we're going to be on Shark Tank tonight. It's the Shark Tank premiere.
Wow, I have it DVR'd.
Yeah, so we're going to find out whether or not we got a deal with the Sharks. So I think we can.
You're going to find out. You two know whether or not. The rest of us, viewers, are going to find out.
Well, I keep saying this because people keep messaging and posting like praying for you and excited and what happens. And Stacy and I are like, we don't know. We can't share. And so, but yeah, we shot it a little while ago. So
I think who else is on are the people from Bordery on the show too?
No, but I love that company so much.
Because I saw something pop up. I see Bordery on Shark Tank.
No, Adam, they are a Shark Tank company. No. Bordery is a Shark Tank company.
Yes, I remember that last season
before.
Yeah.
Tell you something, they were not a Shark Tank company until after they were on Oprah's Favorite Things.
Well, there you go. That makes sense to me.
Hot damn.
How many people call me to say, oh, Shark Tank now reached out. Shark Tank now reached out. Meanwhile, I don't know anyone at Shark Tank. And occasionally someone says, Shark Tank said to reach out. I'm like, okay. But it's so hilarious. Like once this list comes out, we all have to source from someplace. And we all over for vendors. So
that's incredible. Jenny, off topic. Did you get a new chair?
No.
He's in a white chair?
I've been in a white chair for a long time. Yeah. Not new.
You look so cute.
White chair.
I think you're thrown because I'm in purple. I'm normally in black.
Maybe.
I'm not normally in a light color.
You look gorgeous. You look stunning.
Oh, yeah.
Lavender is a good shade for you.
She looks gorgeous. People should pay for your Patreon because they should see what a hot piece of ass you are.
All right. On that note, people.
Just saying.
Okay.
Can you say that on here?
We can say anything you want. Anything we want. I'm going to take my mittens. I'm going to walk across the driveway to my sister's house, and I'm going to text the whole way through with my mercy mitten.
Because I have the baby. The only reason why she's coming here is not for me. It's because
the baby is staying with you?
The baby's here just till tomorrow, and then they're going to Chicago for the holidays.
And Adam, you have a lovely Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, you could follow Adam on social media at The Real Adam Says, but also go to oprahdaily.com because this list, it's really bananas. There's a lot of super affordable items, but everything is like cozy or makes you feel good or makes you feel pretty or you'll learn something or makes life easier or it's something delicious. Like the list really has something for everyone on your list and then also just for you. Like I'm a big fan of just go get the things that you want.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, because why not? Thank you for being on my podcast, Stacy. As always, it's good to see you.
Fun. I'm so happy to do it.